Simone Biles is the most decorated gymnast in American history and the third most decorated gymnast across the globe. Possessing a height of 4 feet 8 inches and weighing 47 kilos, she's a renowned sports athlete who's made legendary records. Simone Biles was introduced to the sport on a school field trip to Bannon's Gymnastics at the age of 6. There she imitated the gymnast's moves, and on her way back home, she began insisting that her parents enroll her at the gym. The remarkable athlete at the age of 9 learned that she had ADHD, which was why she couldn't sit still. Her brain moved fast, and so did her body, which caused her difficulty concentrating in school. However, this was the reason that made her an extraordinary gymnast that the world looks up to. Simone says, "The challenges we face help define who we are. My challenge is also my superpower, ADHD. This superpower of hers helped her become one of the most dynamic gymnasts ever seen." Biles began winning tournaments since she was 10. By 15, she had made the United States national team named the Final Five. At 16, she won her first national championship. She's been the world all-around champion 3 years in a row, world floor champion 3 years in a row, and world balance team championship in 2014 and 2015. In 2016 Olympics, she showcased her skills on a world stage, where she and her teammates took a medal home in every single event along with the team gold. Simone Biles owns 25 world medals and 6 national championships in total. She's also won 4 Olympic gold medals and 2 moves so difficult she's the only person to have ever performed them. In addition to gymnastics, Simone loves experimenting with eye makeup. The world went wild for Biles' gorgeous shimmery liner indicating the colors of the American flag during the 2016 Olympics. Besides that, Biles is fond of pups. Her family apparently has 4 German shepherds named Maggie, Atlas, Lily, and Bella. She personally owns Lilo and Rambo, 2 absolutely adorable French bulldogs. Moreover, she loves to travel. She would also go on fishing at times in Belize, which is where her mom is from. Biles is a big foodie and loves Italian food. While traveling to different places, she'd stop by malls for shopping. Simone is a huge Justin Bieber fan. She loves music and says that, to get pumped in the morning, I blast music. I highly recommend it if you need motivation. During leisure time, Biles likes to spend time with her family and friends. She says, "When I get a day off, my perfect day would be just hanging out at the beach with friends." She always looks out into the crowd to find her family during competitions to feel motivated and energized. She also enjoys watching movies, and once in an interview, she told that she has a crush on Zac Efron. Hence, her favorite movie is any movie with Zac Efron in it. The 24-year-old athlete dated former national team gymnast Stacey Irvin Jr. for 3 years. Ultimately, the longtime couple broke up in March of 2020. Simone has moved on now and is currently dating NFL player Jonathan Owens. She describes him as a real man. She officially declares that she loves Owens. Biles says, "He's an athlete too, so we really understand each other, and I think that's why our relationship has been seamless." She revealed her relationship with Owens by posting piggyback ride photos with the Houston, Texas safety on her Instagram story, celebrating his boyfriend's 25th birthday in July of 2020. Biles often posts adorable photos of the pair together on social media. Biles is an African-American athlete. She said in an interview, "Growing up, I didn't see very many black gymnasts, so whenever I did, I felt really inspired to go out there and want to be as good as them." Champion gymnast Simone Biles was photographed by Annie Leibovitz for a fashion magazine, Vogue cover in August of 2020, as she wore a Bottega Veneta bodysuit. However, as the magazine featured the world's renowned gymnast on its cover, critics got enraged, complaining to have found poor lighting effects causing disservice to Biles by washing out her skin tone. that made her pictures appear muted. It was said that Vogue should have hired a black photographer who would better understand how to light black skin. Biles says, "No matter how good you are in your sport, in life, in work, the number one thing people talk about is how you look." As of 2021, Simone Biles has accumulated a net worth of $6 million. Biles purchased a stunning house in Houston, Texas, consisting of a luxury pool, sprawling outdoor space, and an airy kitchen. While the house's exterior has a contemporary finish, the inside features arched entryways, a stone fireplace, chic chandeliers, large plush couches, and much more. Simone revealed her home's sleek architecture on Instagram that left the fans in awe. Simone owns a convertible blue Range Rover Evoque and has named it Tiff. The superstar flaunted her stunning convertible car on Instagram by sharing a collage as she stood next to Tiff, flashing her big smile. Her fans expressed admiration upon seeing her impressive ride. In January of 2018, Simone Biles fled her Twitter post under the #MeToo hashtag and joined many other current and past Olympians to accuse USA Gymnastics physician Larry Nassar of sexual assault. Biles stated in her tweet that Larry is accused of sexually abusing more than 140 women and girls under the guise of medical treatment. Larry has recently been sentenced to 25 to 40 years in prison for criminal sexual conduct and 60 years in prison for a separate case of child pornography. Biles appears to be quite active on her social media accounts. She has almost 3.9 million followers on Instagram and 1.1 million followers on her Twitter account. She shares a lot of adorable pictures of her friends, family, and boyfriend. Besides that, she also shares photos of her sports and achievements, and posts her practice videos, opinions, and new projects. Nearly 5 years after the last Olympics and last year's delay amid the COVID-19 pandemic, Biles is super excited to compete and ready to add to her trophy case. Despite any uncertainty, she continues her world-class training. Biles' beautiful big grin and engaging personality shine through both in and out of the sport, as she trains 35 hours a week. She told that the 2020 Olympic postponement allowed her to take a break and refresh her body and mind. Biles said the world can expect to see the same fierce competitor they've known and loved for years.